checking out the live. Let's see. There we go. We're live. We're live. Hello, everyone. For those who are popping in as we go live tonight, we are thankful to anyone who stopped in to check out this live broadcast. Sorry it's not going as planned. Let me straighten my crooked glasses up. Everybody been talking about my crooked glasses. We are joined here so far with DJ Spider-Man. Say hello, DJ Spider-Man, to those who will be popping in or it has popped in either on YouTube or Facebook.
Well, good evening, everybody. I hope I'm not too loud, but good evening, good evening, good evening. I got to say something. Let's do this.
Yes. Go ahead and play us something. We need play something you think I need to hear right now, because I'm feeling kind of sad, and I'll share what I'm going through with my audience in a few minutes. But go ahead and play something. Hello, Yolanda. Hello.
There's a time of the day when the sun is going down. That's the golden time of day. It's a time that the sun turns to gold all around. That's the golden time of day. At the end of the day,
hello, Marina.
Often more. Ooh, but it makes the flowers sway. When the sun settles down and it takes a lovely form, that's the golden time of day. Let me tell you that time in your life when you find who you are, that's the golden time of day. And in your mind you will find you're a bright shining star. Ooh, that's the golden time of day. When you feel deep inside all the love you're looking for, don't it make you feel okay? Yes, like the time of the day when the sun is going down. That's the golden time of day. Ooh, that's the golden time of day. Oh, that's the golden time of day. Can't you see it shining? Ooh, shine, children, shine. Can't you see it shining? Let your love light shine. Can't you see it shining? Feel it, feel it, shining. Can't you see it shining? Shining, you believe that love. Just look above and give your heart. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
If you believe in love, shine, shine, shine your love, shine your love.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you all as you come in. Enjoy the music as we wait for our attended or planned guests to join us. We hope they can get through. Very thankful that DJ Spider-Man is playing this beautiful music for us tonight.
I'm missing all the dreams to follow what it means. And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. I wish on all the people who really dream. And I'm wishing on tomorrow brave in the come. And I'm wishing on all the love that we ever done. I never thought I'd see a time when you would be
Oh, I can't sing, y'all.
away from
I'm trying.
home, so far away from me. Just think of all the moments that we spent. I just can't let you go for me. You were meant, and I didn't mean to hurt you. But I know that in the game of love you reap what you sow. I feel it's time we should make up, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together and make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Whether or never, I feel it's time we should make up, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together and make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Whether or never, I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. I wish on all the people we ever dreamed. And I'm hoping on all the days to come and days to go. And I'm hoping on days of love and blue. So I'm wishing on the stars. Follow where you are.
And Okay, let's see.
I'm
Let's
wishing
see.
on a star. Oh, I'm wishing on the rainbow that I see. I'm wishing on a star.
All right, all right. Thank you, DJ Spider Man. I'm just trying to show a few of the comments that have. Thank you. She said I look pretty. Thank you. I try from time to time. I try. All right. Hey, we got comedian Eric's in on the comments saying hello. He's saying, hey, Spider Man. I just put that up for you. And I had a response from one of our scheduled guests tonight. They are having issues getting in on the link. I just don't know. These live streams, you try one, you try another, and God went through a few of them already. But I am praying for an expert to to come on board and help me get these live streams all the way tight. We had Chris Collins on last night. He came on last week and he talked about his mission with his organization, Hope Housing Our People Everywhere. He and I have had quite a few meetings during the day with others that want to get involved with what we're doing. I also invited a few other nonprofit organizations that we're partnering together, and you may have seen some of the posts of some of the other businesses and entertainers that I have been making the buttons, keychains, and magnets for. That's one of the other things that I do, aside from giving this platform to those who wanted to take the opportunity to speak. A guest that just popped on. Let's see if we can get. She's not a comedian. I didn't really have any scheduled comedians for tonight, but I did have my scheduled nonprofit organizations. Hey, Yolanda Nolly. We
Hey,
can't see
hey.
your face, but we can see your logo. Yolanda
It's all
Nolly
about the
is
logo,
not
honey. It's all
only
about
one
the
of our.
logo.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yolanda Nolly is not only one of our scheduled guests to speak about her nonprofit organization, which I'll let her mention that. I was trying to get all everybody's um, brand information added to this live stream, but I was having issues. I was trying to figure it all out, and it was driving me nuts. So I try to bring everybody to the website to go and check out the scheduled members that was supposed to be on the panel, and or check out the uh, the nonprofit links. But Yolanda Nolly, I'm going to let you go ahead and speak. Tell people about your for-profit, which is one of the supported sponsors for our live streams, as well as your nonprofit organization. So we'll let you have the floor, Yolanda Nolly.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Mrs. Motivational Comedian, Miss Woody.
Yes.
And also this handsome gentleman he's he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Spider
Yeah,
Man.
DJ Spider Man.
Woo!
DJ Spider
Does
Man.
everything a spider
Yes.
can. Just right. That's right.
There you
Look,
go. Now
Yolanda
you
giving
see
us a
what I'm
little.
looking for.
Don't let me say
She giving us a few laughs.
it.
Yolanda being a comedian for the. Go ahead, Miss Yolanda.
All right. So, basically, I want to talk about, first, I want to talk about Single Parent Sisterhood of America. I am the founder and CEO of this particular nonprofit organization. It was founded because I saw a need for more programs to be offered to those single parents out there. And I'm not putting gender on it, especially these days. They don't want gender to be talked about these days. So, but by ways of me just suggesting that there are necessary programs that I thought should have been put in place, especially for those. I know we have things that are set forth for daycare and so forth, but I wanted to do something that would not only bring income to single parent households, but also to nurture that they still have value. And that's what single parent is all about, because sometimes in all different types of relationships. Sometimes the other person that seems that they're having a hard time being a single parent. They kind of lose the suggestive suggestive fact that they still have value. They still have a lot of value within themselves, and so that's what the program is basically. We are developing programs for those particular reasons. Getting back to getting back to understanding, how to develop their inner self, their inner value. Not only that, but also earn income by doing a nanny watch program. Basically, the nanny watch program is where is where those who give so many hours are paid to watch another single parent children. So therefore, they earn income. They earn income in hours, and then they also get a lot of hours and time that goes, and it becomes, and their hours or their time becomes dollars. So
Yeah.
in other words, they're also helping out, they're another single parent, but they're also helping them out to create another income while they're also doing other things. And then we also have the keepers program that we're developing also, which helps them to develop themselves into the understanding of how to get back into understanding relationships and so forth. And then of course, we have counseling and so forth. But that's just a little bit that I would like to talk about when it comes to single parent system of America, and what we are trying to do. Then we have the parent program, which is
Hmm.
which is more like a finishing school program for single parent families. So that's something that we have that we're developing and so forth. But that's just a little bit about that. Moving on to masters entertainment workshops and seminars and conferences. So
Yeah, and that's your for profit, correct?
yes, yes, that's my for profit, which is actually attached to Radio and TV Entertainment Nets Inc. So that's one of the companies that I have underneath that umbrella of Radio and TV, which is actually a corporate company. So with this is new, but we're actually developing it so that to develop those who are trying to make it in the industry of entertainment, but giving them a chance to really develop themselves in understanding how to make different types of revenue within the entertainment industry. And that was brought about because I wrote a book called Radio. I wrote a book about developing different types of revenue through media and entertainment, which is called How
Okay.
to Profit in Entertainment Social Media Guide, which is available as an ebook and also as an audiobook on Amazon, on Barnes and Noble's bookstore, and so forth. So and we're actually having this event August 10th through October. So it's a summit, and we have amazing people just like Miss Woody. Is going to be in there. She's going to be stepping in and speaking as well, and motivating those like she continues to do as
I do
well.
my
We'd love
best.
to have Mr. Spider-Man involved too.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
wouldn't even have a DJ. We just have you talking, Mr. Spider-Man. You just talking. you know,
Yes.
we have an amazing lineup, and we keep having those to sign up in the entertainment industry to give their wisdom and guidance of how to profit in entertainment and build themselves and build their businesses in entertainment as well. And that starts August 10th. We've got amazing contests as well. We have the Independent Filmmakers Contest as well as the Film Soundtrack Contest. So that's also going to start. The deadline for everyone to get in their entries is August 10th. That's the first deadline. Okay,
Okay.
to get your short films for the film in independent film makers contest. You got to get in your short films in there. Send it to either send it to radio and TV auditions at gmail.com, or you can send it to info at master entertainment master entertainment workshops s at the end gmail at gmail.com.
And
And
if you can, Yolanda,
mhm,
put that in the comments and I'll highlight it. If you put it in the comments, I'll highlight it. Also, when you have a flyer, I can post that on the website and or on the Facebook page, because I'm trying to do the best I can to promote everybody. Uh, we are
She
looking to
does
get
a
some
super
streams to
wonderful,
help us.
fantastic job. I must
Hey,
say.
it's a lot of work. If people only knew how
It's
much work it takes, just positioning your mindset to go from a live event to a live stream event, and not fully having the knowledge of all the technology and how it all works, and trying to get everybody to come to a specific link. Some people have a iPhone and the system might not work with the iPhone, or they might have an Android. Hey, you got some people out here still got some flip phones, but then
it
again they
sounds
do
like
got to
it's a
do
job for Spider-Man. Does
right.
everything that Spider can.
Web it all up. Web it all up, right? Web
Come
it
on,
all up.
Spider-Man.
Look, and not only that, we all have our personal lives and the things we're going through, especially those of us who have a business, or running a dream ideal business. We have to keep going. Right now, I was trying to decide if I wanted to share this with the listening audience, but just before I came on broadcast for tonight, um, I got a call that we lost another relative today, a young person in the family, and I'm praying for my cousin who lost his daughter. So with that being said, these are the things that we all have to experience, but sometimes it's like right at that time when you got something going on and you want to stay focused on that, but it's like, how can you stay focused on that when you're dealing with this? And it takes a strong mind to be able to keep going. I want to tell some jokes. I want to make some people laugh, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about my cousin, and thinking about my other cousin who just passed away a month ago. So we're still trying to get through that. And then before that cousin passed away, my uncle had to bury his wife who passed away. So I'm like, wow, and they say it comes in threes. And I guess this is our third, of the family that passed away. But we, to not, get so much off track for what we're doing with the businesses and all of that. I know we just lost communication with Yolanda. Now she should probably pop back on, hopefully. But we have to keep going. We are still here. We're still here, trying to be strong for those who are going through what they're going through our country. Look at what our country and our world actually is going through with the pandemic, and then we're dealing with the issues with the police departments across the world. We got people in other countries that are stepping in and stepping up and saying, hey, it's not just the United States that's going through the issues with the police departments. We're dealing with it in the UK. Remember all the people were fighting in China before all of the pandemic stuff happened. You know, it's a crazy world out there. And I'm just doing my part. I'm just doing what I can to bring a little laughter to the surface, and that's what this event is about: helping and healing through laughter. Uh, some people might say, "Hey, I don't want to laugh right now," but a lot of times it's what you need. You need to get some type of laughter in you so you don't get so depressed
Mhm.
where you cannot function, mentally. But I just wanted to bring that up, Yolanda, and Yolanda and I talk quite a bit. I mean, almost every
Yeah.
other day.
Yeah.
Always talking, and I've co-hosted on her. I'm still considered a co-host on her
Mhm.
live stream. If you want to, Yolanda, you can tell them a little bit about that as
Oh,
well.
okay. We gonna bring it in there, okay? We're gonna bring it in to high five it, bring it in there, get the
We
gas,
gonna we
bring
gonna
it on
fill in
top.
these 2 hours. Yes, we're gonna fill in these 2 hours. I paid for it, so we might as well use
Yeah,
it. And if
we
it's
gonna
anybody out there
till the
listening,
wheels fall off.
The what?
that's
You
right.
let the
Look,
roof fall off?
we gonna
Will.
let wheels fall off.
Right.
Because
Look, I'm
it's
so
real,
thankful.
okay?
Look, I'm
And if
so
the wheels
thankful.
fall off, we gonna build it back up.
So,
That's right.
amen.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You didn't, ain't nothing but some, ain't
But
nothing but some glue and stickers.
let me say let me say one more thing, Yolanda, before you start talking about the other thing about your. I mean, I want you to plug as much as you want until we get somebody else to pop on and say that they want to be a part of the broadcast, because this is an open opportunity.
This ain't time to be
So,
shy.
yes, this is an
People
open
say
opportunity for
entrepreneurs
those.
ain't wallflowers now.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
You know we ain't wallflowers. I'm
Well, we
sorry,
got to
Yes,
teach
people.
yes.
these
People like,
motherfuckers how
go
to
ahead, go
dance.
ahead, tell me, Lord.
But carry on, Yolanda. Then we'll let DJ Spider Man, play another selection, and while I try to respond to a couple of these messages. But go ahead, Yolanda. Finish telling us, about everything that you want to talk about on this broadcast tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Without my lovely and wonderful, inspiring celebrity co-host, Miss Motivational Comedian Miss Woody, you know, we would,
She
it wouldn't
making
be
me
a
laugh.
show. It wouldn't be a show without the lovely Miss Motivational Comedian Miss Woody. It would not be. She is a uplifting, person in the community as well as in
Thank you.
entertainment.
Thank you.
And people would just know her name. That know it better
Yeah.
than the word fame. Amen. Amen.
I
And,
look. I have my own unique way of getting myself known through others. I try to look at what they need, and that's what I focus on. And I do everything in my power to to fulfill my promises to people. If I haven't gotten to you, if I made a promise to you, trust and believe I'm working to get that checked off my list. I don't let not one person um, get away from my mind that I either owe them something or promise them something. I'm doing, everything I can to make that happen. But go ahead, Yolanda. I'm gonna let you finish because you and I can talk.
well, we can make some words work.
That's
Can
right. That's
we?
right. That's right.
There is no doubt to that. No doubt to that. Well, we both know that we both we compromise one another on the podcast show, Radio and
Yeah.
TV Entertainment AMFM podcast show, which is again it's also connected to Radio and TV Entertainment Net INC, corporate company, and we talk about things that are necessary to talk about in the entertainment industry, not just the luxury side, the luxurious side of just making money and being celebrities, because really, realistically, that's not what it's all about. It really isn't. It's a lot of work to be done. And that goes behind the scenes. And if I let my co-host talk now, if I let the co-host talk, she'll
You
tell
know,
you. She will tell you.
you
She
know it. You know it.
on what goes on and what happens and so forth. And I'm also an entertainment consultant as well. I consult many people in entertainment as well. So during the times when they say, "Hey, Yolanda, what do you think? What do you think? What's your input?" And then I'll put in my little two cents, 2 cents,
Right.
and just tell it. And I'm very straight up. I let them know what's going to work and what I think may not work, or what to consider and things like that, and just be, because I think that there's honesty in business that really helps business thrive, and
Right.
entertainment is no different. When you go for an interview on a daily basis and so forth, what do you need? You need your resume and your cover letter. You need some experience and so forth. Sometimes you need to win a couple of awards, some recognition, and then therefore you get better jobs, you get better gigs, and that's how it really works behind the scenes. And that little and networking, you networking your job, you network out there in the entertainment industry. You just need to be a little bit more careful though. You just can't go out and just go to every single one and think that it's going to be it's going to make you a big hit. It's going to make you so you want to build a positive reputation. That's what you're trying to build, and you're
Right.
building a positive work ethic. It's nothing is ever given to you. You do have to work at it. And what I mean by that, and I like to be clear and concise, is that in the entertainment industry, people they will tell you we've heard some stories, have we not, Miss Wood,
That's right.
on the
Oh yeah.
podcast show, and we've
Oh
heard some
yeah.
stories on the podcast show from real people, celebrities, and celebrities, professional entertainers. All will all say this that by the end of the day, they're tired. They don't want they don't want to look at the television. They don't want to listen to the radio. Some don't even listen to their own songs. they
I
do
know.
they do it, and then that's that. It's not something that they do it because they love to do it. That is very much so true. We should always do something that we love to do,
It's
and
open.
that'll help us put our whole heart in it. But when it comes to the point where we think that, okay, I wrote a song and I sung the song at this bar, I should be getting millions. No, that's not how it works. It's a lot of hard work put in that. And it's a lot of business, and it's a lot of business ethics that goes into it as well. And this is what we talk about on the show. And this is what we talk about on the show. And we try to make sure everyone's on is on the same understanding on the show. We get the stories of those who were in entertainment, and that's
Right.
what we do on the show. Uh, and this is, oh wow, we have another one in company. Hello, Mrs. Cheyenne. It's a blessing to
Hi.
have you guys. Hello. It is a pleasure, and it's such a in such a warm, wonderful smile at that, Mrs. Cheyenne. It's wonderful to have you with us.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes. Thank you, Yolanda. Did you want to carry on and say a few more things before I let Cheyenne go ahead and talk?
No, I think I've pretty much summed up everything I'd like to like to talk about, and I'm
Mhm.
very interested to hear what Mrs. Cheyenne has to say.
Well, I'm so glad she accepted my invitation because I sent the link out to. I believe tonight was your scheduled night to talk, Yolanda, if I'm not mistaken. And then I sent it out to a few others and was giving them an opportunity to come on and talk as well. But since we have Miss Cheyenne Kramer in the house, I'm so excited that she is here to talk about her wonderful business and what she's doing to bring multiple businesses, for profit and nonprofit organizations together. She is also another one of our supporting sponsors of this live broadcast. Unfortunately, we didn't get any comedians to show up tonight, or they either couldn't get on. But Cheyenne, I'm going to give you the look. I want to say give you the floor, but I'm going to say give you the screen. We're going to give you the
We're
screen that you go have at it.
we're learning how to do these things, right?
Hey, look, we don't have the money to pay somebody, and if we can't get them to have an invested interest in what we're doing through these collaborations, these partnerships, we have to do what we have to do to show people that hey, we're not going to let it stop us. We're going to keep going no matter what.
There you go. There you go. That's it. Well, I thank you for the invitation. This is pretty impromptu for me. You know, I've been on the road all day driving, right?
Yes, that's right. You're actually have you made it to your destination yet?
I have. I have. I'm actually in Indiana now.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
okay.
Wonderful again.
Look, I had to change scenes because my family was coming in and I didn't want to be interrupted. So I'm going to my vehicle.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, I'm
Taking
sitting in mine right now too. So we just landed in Indiana about an hour and a half ago, and we were just setting up the RV and getting ready to hang out here for a while. Because we came here because where we're at, we're good friends with a lovely lady who owns 20 acres of land here. And she and her husband, before he passed a decade ago, they had a vision for being able to use this property to house people that needed a second chance. They've considered putting RVs on the property. They've considered building tiny homes on the property. But what they really wanted to do was to be able to have a place where people could come that perhaps had found themselves experiencing homelessness, be able to get them set up with vocational trades training, getting them into some entrepreneurial kinds of stuff. She has a beautiful garden here. She's into teaching about organic gardening, all of those kinds of things. And unfortunately, when her husband passed, she, kind of lost some of her enthusiasm for some of it. But a year ago, we came and visited her, and we helped her out to regain some of her health. We helped her out to get some people to come together around her to be a team. And that's what we do is, we help individuals heal, and we help them get back to doing whatever the purpose, the passion, and the mission is that the creator placed within them. And so, we're here to try to help get that plan rolling, see what we can do to get, some get things set up on the property, possibly with some tiny homes, and just to see what we can do to be able to help more people get to self-sustainability and be able to thrive instead of just trying to survive. So that's what we're doing here. That's what We Care Partnerships is all about. We go out here and we create those partnerships in the community. And it's kind of funny because in North Carolina, where we were just a couple of days ago, we just found out there's a gentleman who just bought a 30-acre farm down there, and he's wanting to build tiny homes on that. So there's a lot more people starting to engage in these ideas of helping more people be able to be self-sustaining. And that's what we're all about. We want to be the solutions people. We're tired of the problems that are out here.
Exactly. And I just want to add this to what I wanted to say to the audience, to the listening audience, and to those who have been watching me for over 10 years now, talking about the End Homeless Mission. I, like I said before, last night and last week, I put this event together for it to be a live event, but the whole idea was to bring entertainment in, to raise funds through entertainment, and then share the funds that are raised, not only with the people who are working together to pull off the event, but also to give to those who attend, to some of the attendees, to help them with rent or mortgage payments, and or help them purchase a home, keep a home, get a home. We can do this. Our government has basically shown us in the snap of a finger that they can write a check to give to people. If you can do it during a pandemic, how come you can't do it to help the economy thrive? Now we're getting ready to have all these homeless people because businesses have closed, and you have to think about the unemployment rate being so high, and what's to come next. Benefits going to be cut. Social Security will either be cut. We know they're going to probably not give what is cost of living that they give every year. I'm sure they're probably going to make some type of announcement on that, because you don't have enough people working to make sure money is going into these systems to keep people, going. But then again, I guess they can't print some more money, huh?
They're getting pretty good at it.
Right. And one thing about that, we know the money has to be made from the trees, and Chris talked about that solution with not, tearing down any more trees and using the recyclable material for building houses. So if you're listening tonight and you listened last night, Chris Collins is one of the other nonprofit organizations that we're partnering with. Cheyenne's company, Yolanda Nolly's company. We got, people like DJ Spider-Man that we want to keep a part of these collaborations. So when we need their services, If we're working together to raise funds, we're doing it to help each other, not just ourselves, but each other, you know. And a lot of people know me around St. Louis as the button lady. For years, I've either made items and given them to people, or raised a few funds through them and kept a roof over my head, living in and out of hotels and motels. But I did the best that I could to keep a roof over my head and keep my businesses going. Most people don't know how to do what's needed to keep their businesses going, especially if they got to pay high rent for a spot to have their business, if they have not purchased the property to have that business ran. Most people are paying like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000, up to $10,000 rent for their business. It's crazy, right?
It is.
But it's what's happening. It's what's happening. So sometimes you think a person got it going on like that, and they really don't, because it's like one snap, something happens, and it's like, okay, I'm out of business. It's like, how can you be out of business if you was, just something to think about. More of us need to come together. We need to form more partnerships, more collaborations. Be creative. Think of something that you can do to help somebody else. And it first starts with a person knowing the value. I posted something about that earlier today. If I ask you to get involved with something that I'm doing, it's because I know your value. Okay. And it's up to you to understand how valuable I am and how much valuable we are working together. And it comes back, it comes time. You may not be able to get time back, but I'm telling you, those finances will come back to you in a whole nother way, and in multiplied, multiplied. But anyway, I want to let you say something else if you want to say something else, Cheyenne, because I know you are a woman full of a lot of knowledge, and I'm so thankful to know you and to be collaborating with as long as with the others. I'm hoping they pop on either tonight or tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Well, and watch out. I'm only a couple hours away from you now, so we might have to figure out a way to get together here.
If you decide to drive on down the road to my state.
That's right. I'm only a couple hours away from you. So yeah, anything is possible. But I did want to also let people know, because We Care Partnerships, we're all about creating, we're calling them community action teams. And so we have a couple of meetup groups that can be found on our We Care Partnerships website. If people just go to wecare-partnerships.com and look on the website, they'll see the two meetup groups. And out of those meetup groups, we're building 4 different community action teams. So right now, this Friday at, I have to think now, I'm in Central Time, God help me, at 1 o'clock on Friday, Central Time, is going to be our health and wellness team getting together. And then at 10:30 a.m. Central Time on Friday is a brand new team we're calling the Prosperity Team. And that team's coming together to teach entrepreneurship, financial literacy, anything that can help to prosper people. So, we've got 3 teams up and running now with prosperity, basic needs, and health and wellness. And I'm looking for somebody to head up a peace and justice team for us as well. So we're building these as we're building them as virtual teams right now. But just like what we're doing by being here in Indiana, we're starting to pull a team together to do something right here locally. And that's what we're going to do in other parts of the country too. That's why we live in an RV, so we can be mobile and we can get out here and work with people wherever people are ready to work with us.
And don't forget the fundraising team. I'm always looking for someone to join me with helping organizing fundraisers. Like I said to Cheyenne and Yolanda and all of the people that have been a part of the Community Collaboratives group, if you're interested in helping organize these large events, and I posted this quite a few times, Will you stand, walk, run, or roll with me to end homelessness? So that's basically a question that I ask of those who get the question. Join me. I'm looking for anyone that's interested in joining me to help organize some fundraisers. I make these buttons, keychains, and magnets. I can do so much with those, especially if I get some more people on board with me to say, hey, I know how you can take this fundraiser and connect it with that type of fundraiser, and we can, work together to, raise funds. So far, I'm just making them for individuals and businesses that see the opportunity to use these items as a way to bring in funds for themselves or raise awareness, or just give away to those who support their business, or them as an
Absolutely.
entertainer. You know what I mean? Especially for the nonprofit organizations. I've been, giving them to some of the nonprofit organizations to collect donations. Give a See, Cheyenne has hers. We can't see Yolanda, but Yolanda Nolly has some. Um, the guests that were on last night.
I
I
love
just
mine.
sent some. Yes, I just sent some off to comedian uh, Jamal Peterson. He had such a large following. He posted them on his timeline, and people were asking them, "Hey, I want a magnet. Hey, I want a keychain." Like I said,
Wow.
this is what I do. And I started making the Black Lives Matter buttons. People were asking me about those, so I made some of those and sent them off. I have another young lady that said she was wanted to support a woman who was running for governor in a state, and I'm still waiting to hear back about that opportunity. But if we can get someone that has a large order, that would be some nice money to go toward the end homeless mission. Basically, everything I do is for the end homeless mission and raising awareness for mental illness in our communities. So having these collaborations is so helpful. We're creative, we're meeting, we're talking, and this is way more than just a few of us that are on this screen. There are people across the country that you may not have heard about yet, but they are either joining us in some way or another. But we're growing, and we're about the solution, right, Cheyenne? Not the pacifier, not
We're
as
not
Cheyenne
into
would say.
band-aids. No band-aids.
Exactly. No band-aid. When I say in homeless mission, I'm not talking about giving people some food and some clothes. We're talking about trying to help people keep a roof over their head and teach
That's
them how
right.
to fish, teach
There
them
you
how to
go.
start a business, keep a business going. And it's not going to happen with one single person doing what they do. You have to be willing to collaborate, be willing to
That's it.
partner, be willing to bring your skills, your resources to the table. I can't stress this enough. I can't,
I've got to go, my dear.
but
I've got to say goodbye.
that's fine. Okay, we're so thankful you took time out to pop on. We'll be on again tomorrow, and then 3 days next week, and then the last day is the 30th of the month.
Okay,
And
hon.
this is
Well,
a
thank
trial
you
run.
so much. Take care.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Yes,
Bye-bye.
yes, thank you. Bye. And we had Yolanda. Now we had to and we had a couple others that wanted to come on for whatever reason they couldn't get through the link. I just have to check text messages as well to see if we had some others. Well, I know Cheyenne responded. She jumped right on. But DJ Spider-Man, let's play a little music for those who are listening. If you don't get anyone that wants to come on, uh, uh, 15 after 8, we'll go ahead and end the broadcast early for tonight, so I can kind of like gather myself because I'm still looking about my relatives and either check on them and talk to them and try not to cry.
I was
Perfect song.
born by in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running
Every
ever
day.
since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.
That's it.
Oh, yes, it will.
Yeah.
It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there've been times that I thought I could last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it
All right, all right. That was perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Spider Man. Especially, I don't know if you heard Yolanda before you came on. I was telling the listening audience and DJ Spider Man that we just lost another relative today, and it's a cousin of mine. His daughter, young daughter, passed away. So um, I'm just sending out my condolences to my family, um, and all of those who are touched by not just this passing, but the passing of my cousin, who an older cousin that passed away last month. It's been about a month now. No, a little over a month. My mom said it was a month and 2 days. And then the day, 2 days before he passed, we had just had the funeral for my uncle's wife. So, like I said, it comes in threes. So I guess this our third for this family. And for anyone out there going through heartache and pain, try to get some laughter. Regardless, you have to try to get some laughter in your life because it's so needed. I mean, you just have to, or you will slip into a depression and a dark place that I wouldn't want to see anybody in. Um, when we lose someone, we hurt. We cry, we get angry. Depending on the circumstances, but they are at peace. They are resting while we're still here dealing with the hell. so, so, like I said, I'm praying for my relatives and I thought about it. I'm like, like I said, no, somebody doing, and I'm talking about relatives and stuff like that. So I heard about the She did it herself. But Yolanda Nolly has some songs on, I believe it's Spotify. I believe. I wish I can get her to talk because
Oh,
she could tell you more about it.
what is it? Girl, now
Oh
you know,
yeah,
hey,
there
you
she
know
go.
what?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not going anywhere. No, ma'am. I am
Yeah,
hanging with me.
yeah. I was telling the audience that you also have music on. Is that Spotify? Am I correct?
Yeah, it's on Spotify, it's on YouTube. I have a music I have two different music videos for the two singles because I do a lot of jazz, neo soul, smooth cruise to kind of music. You're in your car, you just, and you just had that special somebody next to you, and you just turn it on, and this that one note that drop, you just, ooh, you
And
know,
I'm gonna tell you this: DJ DJ Spider Man and I was talking about doing a opportunity for, like, independent artists, giving them an opportunity to showcase their talent, since we getting into these live streams and not knowing when they're going to let us really gather in the masses. I know there are a few places opening, and small gathering spots, like small venues and things of that nature. But hey, if we can give the opportunity, I get with him on ways we can do it, and maybe we can do that in the coming months, because I'm still trying to work out doing this comedy competition and the comedy festival uh, collaboration with these small businesses online. And I just said I'll just use this month as a trial month and play around with this thing until I can get a better qualified, tech person to join us and make sure they're doing the engineering in the back. But I'll just let Yolanda. Did you want to say anything else? Because I haven't received a text message or anyone else wanting to pop on onto the live stream. We'll give it about
uh,
5 or 10 more minutes, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
well, I just want to say that we have the two different contests going right now, along with the event coming up August 10th. This the independent filmmakers
Mhm.
contest, and the music, the film soundtrack contest as well, along with and along with our entertainment workshop and COVID-19 fundraiser. And anybody can enter those two contests. We have another one. We have another contest coming up, but we want to wait until September to tell about that one and so forth. But yeah,
Okay.
definitely. It's basically with the soundtrack contest. Basically, it's for those who can come up with a music video and a music video theme and music soundtrack that will fit a feature film and so forth. And then the grand prize with that will be with one of the judges will probably have a film that they will actually feature that soundtrack or music video in. And so forth. So that would be the grand prize, along with some other prizes. But I don't want to give too much away. They just have to enter before August 10th. And the independent filmmakers, they already know that they have to send in a short film, and they send in a short film as well as
Mhm.
their film trailer, and then a small video, a 30-second video of themselves talking about why they decided to be into the competition, and so forth. So that's all before August. They get in, and they get to the first and second, and then the final round. We're gonna have the final round is when we're gonna have the real celebrities to come on in and really get down to the nitty gritty. Miss
Okay.
Woody.
Well, I can't say this, with anybody that's associated to what I'm doing here with this online event. Now that I've gotten connected to quite a few comedians from not just the United States, but also last night we had a comedian host from Canada. We have another comedian host that's coming up, that's supposed to be one of our hosts as well. But I'm connecting with quite a few people, and you really need to connect with a few and let the messages be transpired through those few people to reach other people. But we all know if some well-known person get involved, then it's like it'll spread like wildfire. So if you get them in influencers, if we can get those influencers, we can get them to pop on. There's somebody else saying hello, who joined on to the broadcast. But I do want to say this to the listening audience. Uh, if you just now popped on, go back and check out the broadcast from when it first started, and check out what Yolanda Nolly was saying. Check out what Cheyenne Kramer was saying about her business and what she's doing to collaborate. Cheyenne travels in her RV from state to state to meet unique people like myself, like Chris Collins, who was on last night, and as well as last week. She came all the way from North Carolina to Indiana to meet with him. No, to Illinois to meet with him. He's in Bloomington. No, let me get this straight. She's in Indiana to meet with some people who have some property down there, and then I believe she's going to travel to meet with Chris Collins. But only she can explain it a little bit better. But I just know she's traveling and meeting people across the country with this RV and building up partnerships across the country from people who are mission driven to combat the homeless problem. And that's through collaborations, that's through partnerships, that's through people who are on a mission for anything that is contributing to this homeless problem that we have. It don't matter if it's drugs or alcohol. It doesn't matter if it's health and wellness. Working with people who are about spirituality, people who are coming together to do fundraisers. And what I'm offering and bringing to the table is anybody who helped with the planning of this Midwest Show Me Funny Comedy Festival and fundraising event, live event, online event to fundraise. We're sharing the funds with all of those who are helping. So our ultimate goal is to utilize our convention center here in St. Louis, as well as the St. Louis Dome Stadium, whenever we can gather in the masses, do a Guinness World Record attempt to fill it to capacity. My goal is to raise $10 to $15 million and share that money with all of the organizers, as well as some of the attendees, to help them with rental mortgage payments and or help them obtain purchase property. Money is down payment. And we're trying to do it without all the red tape. Just help the people because they need help. No long drawn out forms to fill out, all of that, well, we raise the money through entertainment. We raise the money. And as a promoter, I can do what I want to do with the money, give it away, share it, whatever, and that's what I want to do. But, with that being said, DJ Spider-Man, you have anything else you want to say, or, and then we'll let Yolanda say her last few little words, and then we'll go ahead and get off here.
Yep. I just like to say this. The day and times that we're living in, we know it's rough and it's going to get rougher, but it's going to get better. In the same token, There's a such thing as karma. Karma comes back. When you do
Mm-hmm.
good, be good, it comes back to you. If you do
Yes,
bad
yes.
and all this other stuff, it's gonna come back to you. So the best solution for that is to do good because we know the key of life is love, and that's universal love. That's
Right.
what the key of life is. It is,
Yes.
and believe it or not, people can say what they want to say, but when you think about it and when you look at the whole situation that we're in, we are all family. We're all human. We're family. Somewhere down the line, we are related somewhere down the line. So why not take care of
That's right.
family? Do the best that you can. I know things is rough, times is hard, but it's gonna get better because according to our creator, it ain't gonna be like this all the time. It's gonna get
Oh
better.
no.
So we just have to do the best we can, stay positive, stay uplifted, and if we see somebody else down, try to uplift them also. Because when you spread that upliftment around, it comes back to you. So
That's right.
the best thing that we can do the best we can, keep our heads up. Don't keep your head down because you're gonna bump into something. Keep your heads up so you can
It's
see.
right. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Keep
Exactly.
your heads up so you can see. So it's about upliftment. It's about love and spreading love and keeping love flowing. You see the state of the world that it's in now. There are so many people that's showing love that you never thought would do that. There's so many races coming
Right.
together and supporting each other. But
That's
here's the
right.
thing: it takes something in order to bring people together. Tragic as it was, but it's the right time for this stuff to happen. So, with that being said, it's coming. Just like Sam Cooke say, a change gonna come.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna come.
Don't come.
So all we gotta do is stay uplifted, and we got to change with the times. We can't have the yesterday attitude. We gotta have a new attitude. So that's all I got for right now.
Well, I tell you one thing, that was perfectly said. Given what we're going through, and we're coming together, and we're showing people that we're coming together, and all we can do is do our best, and people will get it. People will get it. They will get it in time. They will get it, and I know I'm not gonna let nothing stop me. You know, I didn't let hearing this sad news. I mean, I haven't talked directly to my cousin who lost his daughter today, but I want to get a chance to talk to him and pray for him to get through this loss, because some people they don't get through, you know, or it may take years. And if you know my story, if you visit my website, you can check out my founder page and check out my story. The day I almost went postal. And the title might be funny, but the story is serious, about dealing with workplace bullying, and the years that it took me to get justice from a supervisor sticking me in the eye with an e-pen. As horrible as it sounds, I have my eye, it was, hurt for a little bit, but it was just the situation that I was in and the mental state that I was in, because if I didn't have faith, I have faith now. And because I have so much faith, I can deal with almost anything. I can deal with almost anything. And some things I haven't been challenged on yet. I don't know if I can deal with those yet, but there are so many things that I can handle. And I kind of like take it, ball it up, and toss it to the side. It's like, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna let depression get me again. I refuse to. So I just try to pray for those. I'm thanking everybody who logged on, all our invited guests. I'm thankful for all of the people who did check out the live stream. I try to do everything I can to, keep my promises. But if I haven't fulfilled a promise, trust me, I'm working on it. Trust me, it's in my head. I'm 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 trying to do everything I can to check, folks off the list. If not, let's see if we can work something out. Let's see if we can work it out and figure it out how we can, get along and get past it or get through it. And Yolanda, did you want to add anything to that?
Everything works for the better of the good, for our fellow man. If we pray, if we keep our faith in towards heaven and towards God, all things shall come together for His good, for the better of the good, and
That's right.
keeping our faith, and keeping strong, and everything that we are already doing, and will be, and keeping our heads up and keeping it forward, and staying strong in our faith, and things will come in the order that it shall be through the order of God. That's what I have to say.
Yes, 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 yes. So, like I said, we invite you to visit the website. You can see it strolling across the bottom of the screen. The website will have all the information on it about all of our panelists and supporting sponsors. Visit the website. You can also visit the YouTube channel, Midwest Show Me Funny Entertainment, uh, to check out some of the other invited guests, even if they didn't come on. Check them out. Give them some support if you can. But we're gonna, like I said, continue to use this month as a trial run to try out these live streams to get people used to doing these live streams, because we don't know when we're gonna be able to gather in the masses. And the government talking about possibility of shutting things down again because of the COVID-19, and they're saying that more people are getting sick. We only know what they tell us, unless you know somebody close to you that's gotten sick and passed away. I know some people who have passed away, but I haven't heard any, caring from anyone passing away from the coronavirus. Okay, with that being said, everybody, DJ Spider-Man, let you play another selection as we slide on out of this live stream.
All right, thank you, sis. Just got one more thing to say. If you all want to check out some great music, check me out on Spreaker, www.spreaker, SPREAKER.com, and look for the MCDE Radio Network. That stands for Multi City DJs Elite. I got DJs all over the country that provides music in Alabama, St. Louis, Chicago, Texas, Cali, you name it. We got DJs everywhere. And we play music, and we try to play it to soothe your soul, to give you a release from life, everyday life. So music is key. You got to have music in order to function, because the music brings that part of you where you can rationalize and bring yourself back to reality. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna do a show tonight. Soon as I get off of here, probably do about an hour show. So if you're interested in some music, some good old school R&B, soul, Southern soul, check me out on Spreaker.com and look for the MCDE Radio Network. All right, sis, I got this last song. Everybody have a great, awesome night.
I was trying to get your link. I was trying to get you all's links and add them in there, but like I said, I definitely need someone to do some directing and engineering in the background so that we can, put these links and stuff up.
Right.
But you can always come back to the live stream and comment.
Yep.
Because those who commented will definitely see the links. And also on the website, I added on the panelist page of the website. You can stroll down the panelist page and just click the link of the pictures, and it'll take you right to the information of those who are part of this panel. So as soon as you log on to the website link, Midwest Show Me Funny Entertainment, it'll have a link that says meet the panelists. Go to that page and you can stroll down and check out some of the comedians, support them, visit their timelines and support them. If you like to make a donation to them, some of them have items that I've made for them that they can give if you support them. DJ Spider-Man, I gotta take care of you and some of the other DJs, and so that they can use these items to get people to, donate when they, listening to them on the shows, and give them one of your branded informational promotional, merchandise. That's just, suggestion, and I'm free to just give it to you.
Well, that'll work. That'll work. All right, that will work. Everybody, y'all have a good night. Keep your head up. Don't let whatever to your left, right, front, back, side, whatever, don't let that be your deterrent. Because you got to remember, you got to walk forward to get to where you're going. You have to walk forward. So don't let nothing, everyday struggles, whatever it is, be your deterrent to make you walk sideways. The item of the day is to walk forward and hold your head up in the process. Sis,
Right.
my heart is out to you. And you know that
Thank you.
all the time. I'm gonna play this last song and I hope this uplifts somebody. But we're gonna do this and we're gonna continue to do this. We have to support. We have to. We should, because we family. That's a good enough reason for me. So support
right.
is key.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here.
Perfect song. That song right there.
Well, I tend to do that sometimes.
With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Give me all you got, don't hold it back. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, tell you now, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, tell you now, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Sis, I got one more song for you. I got one more song for you. Give me a second. And
Okay.
I
Come
think you
on
need to
with
hear this one. I think you need to hear this one. So I got one more song for you.
Okay. I need music in my life. Oh,
I need just a little more Jesus. 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 Yeah, I need just a little more Jesus. I need just a little more Jesus to help me along the way. Oh. I
oh
need just
yeah.
a little more Jesus. I need just 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 a little more Jesus to help me along the way. Oh, help me. Anybody need him? Hey, I got too mad and I said too much. Went too far and I almost cussed. No, my mama didn't raise me that way. Lord, I need a little help today. I went too sad and I'm crying too long. I can't keep saying everything is wrong. Yes, my life seems way too hard, but ain't nothing too hard for God. I need just a little more Jesus. 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 I need just a little more Jesus to help me along the way. I need just a little more Jesus. 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 And I need just a little more Jesus. I need to help me along the way.
All right. All right.
Just leave me alone. I can't fix you because I'm trying to fix me. I'm trying to find help, so I'm on my knees. Got an ache right here, pain like that. Not enough power, need a way more prayer. Seems like it's so hard to pray. Yes, that's what I lost my way. Said I need no more Jesus. I need just a little 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 more Jesus to help me along the way. Oh, I need just a little more Jesus. 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 I need just a little more Jesus to help me along the way. Help me along the way. Oh, help me along the way. Oh, my Lord, help me along the way. Help me along the way. Yeah, yeah,
Fine. I was trying to get your Spreaker link and add it to the comments, Ricky. I'm trying to go to one of your I think I found one um with you. Let's see if I can get this to log to log me on so I can get the link to your Spreaker. I'm learning a few things doing this. I'm learning a few things. I know how to, log on and listen on my end, because a lot of times I just log on and just listen to you, and you probably just don't know that I'm logged on. But let's see. I'm trying to go directly to your specific link. This is a link for like the Sunday morning spirit. Let's see. This is a link from. I don't know. This link might be kind of long, but I can see if I can uh can get part of it. Let's see if this will work. I'm just trying something out. I'm taking part of the. I don't know if you can hear me, Spider Man.
Yep, I can hear
Can
you.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to the comments. I just I could grab the copy of the link. I did this just a minute ago, and I'm putting it in the comment. That's what I was trying to get to get you all to do, was add your link in there so that people can check it out. I think they can link onto it. Let's see. Let me see if I share it from Facebook in the comments. I'm not sure how it works on this end, but see how I shared it right there, where it's on the screen. But if people go to the website and
Yeah,
log
that's
on to
that's
the panelist page and scroll
yeah,
down,
that's the individual link.
yeah, that's for Sunday, for the Sunday morning link. But you can link on to him and find out, get connected to him to follow him, because he is really an awesome DJ. He's been kind of laid back doing this live stream because we've been trying to, keep it pretty diverse as we could, for our listening audience. But with that being said, I'm gonna get out of this hot car. Hopefully, we'll get some more people to join us for tomorrow, and then we'll be back at it next week, and I can give more people some more updates as we talk to potential sponsors, individuals who say they're gonna help out in whatever way that they can. Some people want to help out, but things happen and it can't work out. But the opportunity is open to those who see it. And reach out to me if you're interested in Say It on a Button, the Keychains for Keys campaign, me making some promotional items for you, for your business, your cause, your mission. Definitely contact me. My information is all on the website, all on the social media page. I'm not hard to reach. Um, I still have the same phone number. Now, when I get up there and it's hard to reach me, then I'll say, well, I guess you was not one of those people who talk to me a lot. But I plan to keep that phone number for people to reach me, even, whatever happens in the future with me. Okay, with that being said, we're going to say peace out to everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for joining our live stream tonight. And I'll go back and try to get Cheyenne's information and also add it to the comments before I go. Let me just do that real quick and get Cheyenne's information. Cheyenne Kramer. I don't want to leave her out. Uh, Cheyenne Kramer. You can find her on Facebook. Um, Cheyenne Kramer, coming up, some information about her before my computer go out. Let me see. Please let me get a link if you're listening, Cheyenne, you can add a link, but I'm gonna try to add it myself. Let's see. I don't know if that's it or not, but she has her business. Uh, oh, I love her podcast. She said that she has called Live Your Song. I'm just gonna get her Facebook link and have you to visit her Facebook page and connect with Cheyenne because she is an awesome person to get to know. I'm so thankful to know her myself. I know my battery is going out, and hopefully I can post this and get it added to the chat before the computer dies. And I guess it was kind of a good thing that we got this live stream in before it went out. Let's see. Go to new comments, and I'm going to share Cheyenne's link, her Facebook. Check her out, Cheyenne Kramer on Facebook. Visit her timeline. Check out her Live Your Song podcast and get to know her. She's an awesome person to know. Okay. So let me see. I think I got that shared. Let me share the website, Midwest Show Me Funny Entertainment website right quick again. Visit the website to connect with the panelists and to find out more about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Check out Say It on a Button. Check out the Keychains for Keys campaign on Facebook. And my phone number is on my website. My phone number is on my timelines. So I'm not hard to reach. If you want to collaborate or partner for the Keychains for Keys campaign through the Say It on the Button business, hit me up. Hit me up. I'm more than happy and willing to see how we can work together. All right. Everybody have a good night. Thank you, DJ Spider-Man. And with that being said, for the last time, peace out.
Have an awesome, blessed night.
Yes, yes.